That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ!
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nevac was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more... What the... My God! Where...
Nice!
Come on, Christ! Hey! Can't get out!
Hey!
Give me your hand.
Right.
Get the hands here!
Nice! Nice!
To me!
Right.
Get him from behind!
Yeah, I'm coming.
Come! I still can't quite...
No, he's really pissed me off.
Get out of here!
Take that!
Hey! Come at me with this stuff! Ready to die!
Yeah! Good spirit! Raise him up! Keep going! Down the path! Don't go back!
No mercy!
How'd they? He wounded me bad.
Dead! Yeah! Don't spare him!
Yeah!
Fuck! Chamberlain Ulrich! We have to help the fool! You hear?
Mother of God!
Too slow.
Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards! Curs!
Fuck me! Ulrich dead! Let's get out of here!
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him!
Hey! Nice strike. I'm gonna shoot you. Now you mind, you bastard! What the?
Henry! We have to keep going! Down the path! We can't go back!
Now that's what I call an opener!
Hurry, you fool! Fuck!
Show your stuff!
Shut up! Help me! Quick!
I don't know why I'm bothering with you.
Useless! No chance!
My God!
Henry! Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here! We have to get away! So help him!
I'm here. I'll help you.
Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards! Curs!
Help me! Ulrich's dead! Let's get out of here!
Get to cover!
Fucking horse guns!
Light him up!
It's the same everywhere! The massacre!
Nice hit!
Let him have it!
Watch out, Henry! There are shooters behind the wagon!
You're mine!
Watch out! I can't aim!
Good! Let him have it! Fuck! I can't get a shot in!
We have to get to the mill! We'll lose them on the other side of the stream!
Hans! Hans! Look at me! Hans!
That'll do! We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon of Kirkstein.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now, what is a coward turned to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth! You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel! Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight!
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel. If he's good enough, I'll let him live. So, my boy, let's see what you got.
I'm not afraid of anyone but God Almighty.
Damn it! You're good.
Shishka, you all right?
Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the Uzit's bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him? No.
The bishop! And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Let me make it clear. I am the very paradigm of Christianity. But so all it took was a bit of spiteful gossip.
Aye. Folk.
So actually, my nag Bibi, she's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the...
What boys are you looking for?
It's no big secret.
Sorry,
Without having a drink. It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a... One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith.
Ah, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there, then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning, and they were ambushed in the ravine near the Barkov Mill. A terrible massacre.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole and most likely...
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they...
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn, round the back.
Kuba, they could be mistaken, though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there.
Surely not all of them. Those two lads are as tough as... Oh, thank you, in any case.
Hope dies last. Safe travels.
God bless you.
Be the priest. Nobody else can help you. Oh, aye. Priest. How could I have forgotten about him?
Careful.
It's like hell.
I hope we can go.
God be with you, lad.
Kuba's in a bad way. What do you want from him?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like... In the evening, some men burst in on us, and then... In awful...
Easy.
Branch, we tried to...
We hid. They took...
So the...
Like Kuba says, them scoundrels brought...
And that commander of theirs. He had...
Hanged!
Aye. Every...
Well, who were those...
Some of them wore Lord Nebag's colours. We know...
I'm looking... Is there...
Lord have...
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to, they was hanged.
My God! There must have been lots of people there.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure?
I'm
asking if...
Before Almighty God, I mean...
I'll leave you to get that Deus.
Oh, was that Latin?
Aye, I'm a priest.
Merciful Mother of God. That's some... Maybe he'll get better.
Of course. Benedict.
Amen. Here.
All right. Farewell.
Please, God, make Kuba better again.
We're supposed to believe there's justice in the world.
So, baby, shall we hit the road?
Here! Here! Go!
Come on, Evie. Let's go.
Yeah! Quick!
I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads.
Yeah! Quick!
Oh, this must be that chapel. Now to the right, and down the woods.
Yeah!
The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover. Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent the heat. Smart. I should keep my eyes peeled. rained arrows down on them. Good God. A bloodbath.
It stinks of shit. What are you gaping at? Well, didn't they teach you not to stick your nose into other people's...
Easy. Nice and slow. God Almighty. Bless their souls. And they blocked their way forward as well. We were trapped. The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior. In any case, the innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Stop! What are you... Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step, and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, Father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right, follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a priest with a sword under his belt?
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest, a warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves, eh?
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are a priest.
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle is what happened, and the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein in this page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is.
Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas. We'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double. Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you assholes!
You're a dead man!
Help me with him!
Why, good, you pay for that!
Smash him on the head!
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Hack your ass off!
So good.
We'll finish
You won't let me.
I like
True blood! Yes! You got him! Help me with the best you can do.
You got him!
Good! Let him have it! Don't off yourself.
This one's mine!
Smash him on the head!
Him! We'll finish this quickly!
Yeah!
Hardly even hurt, eh?
Fuck! They got what they had coming.
I'd say it's God's punishment. Rick?
You really know how to wield a sword. Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave God out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads along the way.
And you settled down in your old age?
Till recently, I was the parish priest in Užice, near Sasau.
Sasau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not going to dig graves for those fuckers.
Bad. Not even enemies. And besides, those corpses...
The wolves. Let them fill their bellies.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on? I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What castle?
Nabarkov. Although, castle might be a strong word for it. So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
I gave my word.
Who to? Who's looking for them?
I can't tell you.
I see. We all have our secrets, don't we?
You too?
Of course. But some people's secrets are bigger than others. Look, that's Nabarkov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah!
Well now, you're a fine horseman as well.
Bibiana might look like any old nag, but there's more to her than meets the eye.
Bit like you. In any case, welcome to Nabokov. We'll leave the horses here. Not to worry, our boys will take good care of them.
A very nice fortress. How did you manage to take it?
In a moment, you can ask the captain yourself.
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon, and maybe I'll have the two little blighters with me.
Open the gate! Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him.
I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men.
He helped us against some bandits.
And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Ishtvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you're the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sir Hanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
And you don't look much like the lord of this fortress. I don't even know your name.
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your coloured history. Am I right?
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress, and they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything, but they only came here to deliver a message. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
How much do you have in mind?
You're not even able to name a figure. What kind of negotiator are you?
I'm not a negotiator. I have a task to fulfill, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops!
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily. Rebellion! They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do. Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Hungary?
Kosovo.
If you help me, I'll let them go. Up and at them! Kill them to the last man! Help me with him! There's more of them! You think you could... Kill them all! There's more of them! Watch out! It's a rebellion! Penalty for rebellion is death! Watch out! Watch him up! It's a rebellion! He's blocked!
I'll have your ass!
You got him! You got orders from your wife? Fight!
Let him have it! That was some butchery.
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit.
Likewise.
It looks like those friends of yours were right. von Bergov's Istvan Toff and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late. I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt!
Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are?
Where's my sword?
Who is this? Man. Surely you're not going to listen to some vagabond?
What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
Talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows.
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered.
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zhishka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
What do you want here, you swine?
I'm doing what I do best, and you're getting in my way again. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Bergau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Bergau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zhishka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zhishka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about... I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom?
Don't tell. And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zhishka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. It's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine! Ugh.
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell! Ugh.
Eric! You're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No! We've got to flee now!
There'll be time when we meet again.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter?
I will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trotsky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier. And weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know about his past, but it seems he's changed his mind and sided with King Wenceslas. After all, we came here to try to make Lord von Bergov and the League of Lords turn against Sigismund.
Jobst can be very convincing, and then all of a sudden his dagger's in your back. I've seen him twist and turn so many times that I don't believe a word he says. Be that as it may, what you said means we, here and now, really are on the same side.
Aye. But what I want to know is how it came about that instead of delivering a letter, those boys joined our enemy.
Von Bergov maneuvered us into it. Zizka here attacked us first, and then Von Bergov. And Istvan was with him too.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band and he turned up.
You recruited him?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose. And he was good at our trade. So good I didn't notice.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said,
waging war, as you...
There's a fine line between waging war...
As a man of your experiences must know, war take... And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is...
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Bergov. But why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Bergov.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened.
Tell that to Oates.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so...
Yeah, war is a nasty business, but your men wanted to rape innocent women.
Nobody raped anybody.
Well, that is true. You killed...
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best.
Did you want to kill...
Of course. But just making his life...
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Bergov?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but...
Harassing a bit? No offence, but you're a dabbler. Istvan took Taumburg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire... The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Bergov instead of telling him you were at...
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do... What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So, although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle, he tried to talk me out of it. And now we know... While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
It's a pretty ugly... As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region, and his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly?
I have my sources.
Come on! I think you can trust us after all.
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon.
How did Semyon come to join you?
Von Bergov is a bad master. And you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. The same with the miller, though he had lots of other incentives as well.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my God.
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good...
I think so too. For a while, I was worried
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
Oh, oh, God. Holy shit!
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Just get it over with. Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Berghoff comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves. It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
By the lesser evil, do you mean our new ally whose eye was put out?
I'd like to hear what you think of him.
I think deep down he's a good fella. It's just, well, he tends to overdo the whole notion of the end justifying the means.
And that's bad.
It's never good to accept death as a permanent part of your life. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones.
we're still alive. Unlike others, eh?
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't von Berghoff come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. I just heard it was someone from Prague.
That doesn't help us at all. Prague is full of politicians and traitors. Well, it seems that has nothing to do... We're here! Would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to rest? In the meantime, I'll pray for salvation. Lord, grant them eternal rest. Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini, et lux perpetua luciat eis. Te decet hymnus Deus in Sion, et tibi videtur votum in Jerusalem, exaudi rationem mea, a te... Grant them eternal rest. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini. Hosanna in excelsis. Lord, grant them eternal rest. Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini, et lux perpetua luciat eis. Te decet hymnus Deus in Sion, et tibi videtur votum in Jerusalem, exaudi rationem mea, a te omnis caro venie. Lord, in nomine Domini, Hosanna in excelsis. Lord, grant us eternal rest. Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini, et lux perpetua luciat eis. Te decet hymnus Deus in Sion, et tibi videtur votum in Jerusalem, exaudi rationem mea, a te omnis caro venie. Lord, grant us eternal rest. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini. Hosanna in excelsis. Lord, grant them eternal. Eleison. Kyrie eleison.
Do you know anything about Teresa from the...
You mean that nice girl who saved your life?
Aye. She hadn't shown up that time. So do you know what she's up to?
Why? Did you...
Well, like you said, she's a I'd like to see her again when we get back.
I didn't hear anything new about her in these last few days. But if she likes you...
Who's looking at...
Well, whoever it is, it's no...
Wait, so you weren't kidding?
I'm afraid.
Ah.
Let's just say I've had a running dispute with our bailiff.
So what are you going to do now?
I don't know. Maybe... but I'm too old for that.
Ah, that's cool. Do you know where I can sleep?
You'll find your bed in that tiny little hut, right past the gateway to the lower castle.
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did.
That's good.
Oh, come now, you're young.
Oh, Godwin...
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your...
I think I'll...
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait...
really need to eat something.
Well, are you ready? You really have to try this.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical...
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before. With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out. From the right...
That's right. It may stink, but it's damn...
And pretty explosive if you don't know how to... How do you shoot?
It's not that hard.
It'd be better if you tell me every...
A pistol is not all that complicated. It has a metal... First, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball, and you plug it up with a piece of cloth or parchment. Sheep's wool is also good, because it doesn't get wet, but then it's hard to clean the weapon after. As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder, and you light it with a wick. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stance, otherwise it'll knock you on your ass.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad, does it?
Have you ever shot...
Me? But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damage bronze bells filled with black powder can do.
I've heard of those. Those must have been bombards. A terrible weapon of the Turkish Sultan.
Good. Let's try shooting.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for all your pieces.
Well, you look like you're all in one piece, so you'll surely be the best teacher.
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stitched back on.
What?
But don't worry. I'm sure beginner's luck will protect you.
Maybe a prayer would help more.
Good idea. O merciful God, be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
Bit longer without food and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Whoa! A hit! My God, this really is a diabolical contraption. Holy balls! Huh. What a load of It's a miracle we still have...
Aye! I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half...
Such an accurate shot. From how...
None! He was the one doing the shooting.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
A diabolically...
I told you so! No problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to placard anymore. Do you want it?
It's definitely not for me.
What?
Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So...
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill...
Thank you very much.
All right, then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of... You do what you want, but...
Do you have anything else to do? Come on.
Are you the local blacksmith?
What do you want from...
What the hell's the matter?
If you don't stop staring at me, for my brother too!
Wait, what happened to Steer?
Bloody hell.
The last time I was here, he spoke fondly of you.
Aye, he knew his way around a smithy. Wait, you're a blacksmith?
Aye.
Ours only drank. But look, if you're a blacksmith and our ally now too, I reckon you could give me a hand with...
What's the matter?
Apart from having a barrel full of scrap here that's supposed to... Well, you came at just the right time. There's a pile of iron in that barrel over there that needs fixing up before we...
All right.
You'll really help me. The lads would be bloody delighted if you fix... How can I help you?
I repaired those broken... I'll bring them in a little while.
Oh, excuse me.
That's one sharp blade. I feel quite hungry. Sharp as a razor. All right, this is already sharp. This is sharp enough as it is. I'll bring them in a little while. I could go for something to eat now.
What do you need?
I'll repair it.
Bloody hell. That would have taken... Actually, I reckon I couldn't even do it. All they're good for is bash...
My hand's... Here you go, Bull.
Bloody hell. Thanks, mate. And this is for you.
Coming up. There's a nice view from here.
Hey, you! Why are you gawking at me like a deaf cunt? I should have shot you right off. And don't pretend you can't hear me. What is it? Lost for words?
There's no reason to argue. We're both on the...
On the same side? Your lot killed many of our good... I feel like punch...
What happened wasn't my... I'm just an ordinary blacksmith's son. Just like you obey your captains. We're both just ordinary commoners.
What do us commoners care for...
I feel quite hungry.
I tell you, man, you certain...
When's the last time I ate something?
Hey, Henry. Come up here.
I'll be right with you.
There's a beautiful view of the sunset from here, and the only thing I want now is for it to set, and for this fucking day to be over. Come and have a chat.
There was a...
I swear,
Look on the bro... I hear we're going back to...
Great. I'll be glad to see the back of Trotsky and fucking... Though I'd rest easier.
What you could. It's just that...
Exactly. Even Hanush will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded under the circ... Either way. Well, now it's all over.
If you have anything to bet with...
Don't worry about me. What about...
Thanks for you...
Maybe enough talk. I'm really surprised you challenged me. I don't like to lose. These ones here. Here. Like this. That'll do me. Roll. Well, you're not afraid of anything. What can you do? Damn it! How can you lose so fucking much?
Either I'm playing badly, or you bloody cheat.
Oh, right, that's it. All the blame is come one, come all, Lord.
And you drink...
Oh, my God. I'd rather Aye. All our problems began the day I abandoned that...
You want to enjoy...
Indeed. But I might just have learned...
And can I hear this great
I have arrived at the conclusion that a bad day, and it doesn't mean your whole life. And also, things always... The sooner I lie down, the better chance there is of nothing else fucking up today. So, I shall bid you good night.
Not a chance, you idiot.
Who are you calling an idiot? Only an idiot would waste bandages on those high-born fuckers.
Enough!
And what's it to you, eh?
I've been told not to treat those wounded prisoners in the cellar.
Keep your nose out of this, mate.
Who are you talking about?
They brought in 2 noblemen who survived the massacre. They call one of them Littlehead.
Herman Littlehead?
Aye, that's him. He took a good thrashing, and these...
Shut your trap, and don't stick your...
I'm afraid I have bad news.
Of course.
Exactly. He said you Trotsky...
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky. These 2 are noblemen. And if they survive... But maybe they'll survive anyway.
One of them is bleeding. If he doesn't get some...
Bloody hell.
Fine, but don't waste your precious time with them, all right? Let's go, Jakey. We've got more...
Henry, you don't know how...
Sam! Is that you, lad?
I thought you were dead.
It was a horrible massacre. They even hanged a few people when they found out they were...
Bollocks! They hanged them...
Fuck it. And...
Father Godwin, an emissary from Lord...
So you got a break. People like you...
It's the first time I've heard of a lord paying ransom for a commoner, too.
Well, this commoner is lucky to be...
Aha!
Aye.
I don't know. And I dare say...
I see you're in...
Clara.
Aye.
Thanks for not leaving us.
Aye. Thanks for putting in...
Hang in there. You're not... When's the last time I ate something? How are you doing?
It's not as bad as it looks.
Is there something else I can do for you?
No, I have everything I need.
Take care, friend.
Can we sort this out on our own, or do I need to get the bailiff in?
Hold on. Let's talk about this.
Hey, that's mine! Give it back or I'll go and get a guard!
Forgive me, friend. There must have been some sort of mistake. But Well, since I already somehow ended up with this thing, supposing you were to give it to me as a gift, eh?
Since you... And don't forget to mention my generosity to their lordships.
Not this again. Give up!
I surrender!
I've got it in for you. The time has come for you to confess to... And if I don't find those stolen things on you, you'll pay for them as well.
How dare you accuse me like... Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, Christ! That stings! At least it stopped the bleeding.
Thanks for sticking up for those prisoners.
They shouldn't have yelled at you.
So you were more worried about me than...
What of it? You're the only woman here. And the only... At least I, for one, would be really glad if you helped those two.
Thanks. I didn't think I'd ever see you.
You deceived me last time.
Excuse me?
You lured me out of the fortress and detained me so I couldn't get back in, didn't you?
And it worked perfectly. You should be more mad at yourself.
Bloody hell. I wanted to help you.
Don't look at me like that. We all did everything we could to keep you, and I simply had a certain advantage.
Thank you very much.
And just so you know, when I found out what they were planning to do in the ravine, I prayed for you to survive. Even though I knew a lot of our men would die. Sorry, but I have too much work to do. We can talk...
Is there anything I can do to help?
Like what? Can you even do anything other than...
I'm sorry, Clara.
There are a lot of injured here that probably won't survive the night without help.
I'll gladly do anything you need.
I reckon you don't know much about healing, but it's true. I have more work than I can handle. All right then, I'll go and prepare some more medicine and make a round visit. In the meantime, you go to the lower castle. There are more men there who need to be treated.
What are their names?
Mark and poor old Sverk. You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my cabin. And if you have any questions...
Listen.
What would you like to...
What should I do with a...
If the patient is dozing off and spouting nonsense, you just have to make sure he doesn't fall asleep and put a cold compress on. But if he's also thirsty, then God help him. That means he's bleeding internally.
What about bleeding?
Aye. A bandage will stop the bleeding, but...
How should I treat a...
Wash it with water and gently daub it with marigold ointment. Then just let...
Can I give them something?
Certainly. A good strong broth would be best, or a potion that will bring his strength back. But be careful with head injuries and internal bleeding. Eating and drinking will only make it worse.
What should I do?
Look over the man thoroughly. The fever could be caused by gangrene in a wound. That needs to be cleaned and cauterized. He should also drink a lot of water. Chamomile is good too. And a marigold decoction should...
What's the proper...
That's not hard. Always clean the wound first.
I came to treat you. What hurts, Sverk?
I took a blow to the ribs, and my right leg hurts like hell.
Let me take a look at you. Don't worry, my friend. And here, you've got a bruise on your chest and some dried blood.
Well, that doesn't...
No, but you also have a pretty swollen...
And what?
I don't know yet. Let me have a look at your chest. Your ribs aren't just bruised.
And what about it?
It's not too serious. I'll just have to clean, otherwise you could get an ugly infection. I'll take a look at your...
How?
Nothing too... If we bandage it up...
Oh.
I could give you...
You know...
But not even a chamomile potion can fix everything. Alright. Your ankle just needs to be bound. But I'll also have to clean, stitch up and bandage that wound on your chest. A buck's blood potion would do you good. Or at least some chamomile for your ankle.
Aye. It sounds... But a drink would really hit the spot. I'm thirsty as hell.
Let's get to it.
All right.
I'll give you something to...
About fucking time.
I'll have to find something else. I'll clean that wound. Aye. This should clean the wound.
Christ, I hope you know what you...
The main thing is that it does what it's supposed to. I'll bind that ankle of yours and bandage your chest. There.
Ah, Sakra!
All done. Now just don't...
Thanks. It's...
Well, that's the dressing done. I'll rub some of...
You think that will help?
This should help the...
Oh.
All right. I treated your wounds. The bed.
Oh, I'm feeling better already.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck.
Does anything hurt, Mark?
I'm all right. I just have a headache.
You're talking boll...
I'm just really tired. I need some...
You threw up and you got a bloody wound on your left leg. And you're talking nonsense. I'll take a look at you.
Oh, come on.
Is there a cut under all that blood on your head? You've got a cut and some bruising. You took...
What do I know? It was one hit up.
I see you've got a cut.
Aye.
It could get infected. Maybe a strong...
Is that...
Even a healing potion isn't a cure-all.
Come on, I'm...
All right. I'll clean and bandage your wounds, but most importantly, don't...
Ah, come on, don't be silly.
I'll try to treat you.
You sure about that?
I'll try to find some liquor.
Aye.
I'll clean that... Let's try this.
Bloody hell, lad.
Ah, stop your griping. Good. I'm gonna dress you. I'll just wrap it up.
Sakra.
Finished.
Not...
How could you... This will put you back on your feet. Gary...
I'm fine.
I reckon we're done. I treated you...
I
cleaned and dressed your wounds.
I know. I could really...
You're spouting nonsense. But that's the concussion talking. Hope... I tried to treat...
What do you mean you...
I did what I could.
Great. The rest is in God's hands. Thanks, Henry. Now you should take care of yourself.
Thanks. But I'll only take it if you don't need it.
I've got what I need.
Are you finished?
Work like this is never...
It's tough seeing people you know and...
You can't let it get to you. Neither if you don't think about who's lying in front of you. You can focus better on what you need to...
Well, so if Zizka had beaten me, you wouldn't have cared either?
I would. But only because there'd be nobody to help me with the others.
Oh, so you do care about me a bit.
I don't rightly know. I'm dead tired. I really need to rest and to forget.
I reckon we can forget about taking a stroll.
Definitely. Unless you were to carry me on your back.
Well, I suppose I could handle that.
No, no. You should go and lie down. If you like, there's a free bed in the cabin. The wind blows through the gaps, but if you don't mind a bit of a squeeze, we'll be warm this evening. I'll come and see you when you go to bed. At least this day will have a happier ending. I wish you a blessed evening.